Hello everyone, and welcome to the University of Gloucestershire. I'm Paul Wiltshire, the course leader for journalism, and I'm in the media centre that's the beating heart of our course. It's a place where challenges are accepted, where confidence grows, and where dreams can begin to come true. So I want to make you 4 promises. The first is that you'll never feel like you're just a number here. We don't do factory farm teaching. We have small class sizes, usually no more than 20 for most modules. And we have a personal tutor system that means you will always have someone in your corner when the going gets tough. Someone to champion you, but also to challenge you. That means we know our students inside out. That means we won't let you disappear off the radar or under your duvet. And that means we'll be really able to challenge you to be the best that you can be. We want you to achieve things you never thought possible. We want you to produce journalism that makes the world a better place and which holds power to account. And we want you to feel at home in a community where we know you and care about you. And everything we do is focused on making sure you are the best version of yourself, and that at the end of your time with us, you're at the front of the queue for jobs and opportunities that make the most of your skills and talents. Every single second and third year student has their own industry mentor, one of our graduates who offers an extra layer of help, support and insight. All of us on the teaching staff either still work in journalism or keep in very close touch with the industry so that our teaching and technology are bang up to date. You'll be taught by people who still have one foot in the industry. I aim to spend at least 2 weeks a year working as a reporter, and other members of the team write for national magazines and work on national TV programmes. We have some of the best audio and video kit in the country, and the vast majority of our assessments are practical projects and portfolios. And you don't have to take my word for how industry focused our teaching is. I've said that TLC is at the heart of everything we do, but there are 2 more sets of letters that we're proud of. We're one of the few undergraduate journalism courses in the country to be dual accredited, to have the seal of approval from 2 industry bodies. That's the National Council for the Training of Journalists and the Broadcast Journalism Training Council. And that means you can leave our course not just with a degree, but also with the NCTJ's diploma, which includes everything from media law to shorthand. That focus on employability starts in the first term of the first year, when we get our newest students to produce a basic journalistic CV, and when we run workshops to help them develop the confidence to talk on a phone, to make contacts, and to ask the challenging questions that journalism often needs. In fact, I often say we teach confidence. It comes through in everything from law to TV presentation and podcasting to politics. Nothing gives us greater pleasure than hearing a student say, "I never thought I'd be able to do that." And our teaching covers the enduring, evergreen basic principles of good, accurate, engaging storytelling, but also embraces the latest technology and thinking, from social media to data journalism, and from public relations to 360 video. We're a practical course. We don't just study journalism, we do journalism. Some of the greatest learning happens in our industry standard news days, when our students fill websites, social media feeds, podcasts, radio bulletins and TV shows with stories they've found and developed. We bring in guest editors from industry to share their knowledge and insights, and it's the time when we join the dots between all the things we teach and where we prove a beautiful truth about journalism, that it's a team game. We have a mantra on the course, which we stress from day one: say yes to everything. We throw opportunities at our students all the time, from the chance to cover a general election, to the chance to hold an audience with event with somebody like Harry Redknapp, or to put an awkward question to David Cameron about that referendum. And throughout the year, there are media festivals, trips, including an international one once life gets back to normal, and newsroom visits to keep you inspired. Some of our students get really lucky. In one of the pictures here is Meg, who graduated last year. She did a placement with the international news agency Reuters in Japan and got to interview one of the world's most famous actors on the red carpet. We can't guarantee you'll interview Leonardo DiCaprio, but we can guarantee that we'll help you take your passions and your ambitions as far as you possibly can. And as we emerge from lockdown, so too are new opportunities being unlocked. We're setting up partnerships with employers and other organisations across the region to help our students get vital experience of work in newsrooms, real and virtual, and in offices and other working environments. Many of our students end up working for companies they did work placements with. And the 3 weeks we insist all our students do in industry can be transformational. We have strong links with organisations from the BBC to ITV West Country and from the regional newsrooms run by Reach and NewsQuest to radio stations and PR companies. Hand in hand with the challenges we set our students goes the unique support that we provide here at the University of Gloucestershire. I can't stress enough that point about you not being a number here. We want you to belong and to feel part of a real community where everyone learns from everyone else. The thing I'm the proudest of here is the strength of the relationships we have with our students. As I've said, your personal tutor will champion you throughout your 3 years with us. I've also mentioned a project we call Confidence Tricks to help you with the challenges of meeting people for stories, of making phone calls, and of preparing for job interviews. We're backed by some great university infrastructure, the Future Plan Careers Service and the Brilliant Help Zone, which opens the door to all kinds of mental health support. None of us will ever give up on you. And that help lasts long after your final teaching session with us. We're always here to act as a sounding board for graduates. I always say you have life membership of the UOG Journo Support Club. And the support we give to our graduates means they're happy to give back, to join us at networking festivals, to act as mentors, and to help with news days and workshops. And all over the country and all over the world, you can find University of Gloucestershire journalism graduates in action. Our latest set of graduates have found jobs in presenting, in commercial radio, on magazines, on regional news websites, in public sector PR teams, and with PR agencies. This is Ellie, who's recently moved from the showbiz desk at the Daily Express to OK magazine, where she was part of the team covering Prince Philip's funeral. But we have people on most of the nationals, on Sky, in dozens of BBC and commercial radio newsrooms, and working in PR and social media jobs around the country. And if all that hasn't yet persuaded you to consider the University of Gloucestershire, let me play my final card, the Penguins of Birdland. Last year, we had a virtual visit to watch them in action, with the head keeper at the attraction just down the road talking to us on Zoom as they played around in the background. But we're hoping this autumn we'll get to see them in real life. One of the first tasks we set all our first years is to interview Alistair the keeper and write about the cool characters that he looks after. All his penguins are different. They've all got their little quirks, their loves and their hates, their joys and their anxieties. And we realise that you do too. We treat everyone as an individual and we're determined to bring out the best in all of you. That's why we interview everyone for this course, so that we can find out what really motivates you and ensure we're not just judging people on exam grades. We want your 3 years here to be some of the happiest and most fulfilling of your lives, and for us all to be really proud of your achievements. So I hope you like what you've heard and that we see you here in the very near future. My contact details are here, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have on email, via Twitter, or at an open day itself. Thank you for listening.